Yo, what's going on, guys? Joey Sherkenbach is back here with another video for you guys. And guys, we are here to talk about the latest addition to the Ravens squad. Pass rusher number 50, Justin Houston, officially coming to Baltimore. Signed him this morning. Oh my, let's go, man. I absolutely love this signing. I mean, there was so much talk about it, I think, for a while. Like, oh my God, okay, we're going to get him. This is the week the Ravens signed Houston. It had been held off for a long time. Excuse me. And we finally did it. Signed him this morning. I think it's a 1 year, $4 million deal. Something very cheap. We essentially signed him for a bag of chips. So, really happy about this, guys. I told you from the beginning, I was really concerned about our pass rush. We had no real veteran presence. McPhee is a veteran, but he's not exactly that good anymore. He's okay, but especially as a pass rusher, he's nothing special. So Houston, meanwhile, is at least a solid pass rusher, and I'm really happy we got him. I think he'll help develop Owe and Hayes, the two rookies who we drafted. And I really just cannot wait for this, guys. I think that he was the best free agent left available on the market. It turns out that he really wanted to play with Baltimore. Apparently, he turned down like a lot of bigger offers from other teams, and no specific team was noted, but he took a team-friendly deal to play with Baltimore. So he definitely wanted to play with the Ravens, which is always good. We didn't have to beg him to play with us at all. And yeah, that's pretty much all it is. I can't think of any negatives to this signing. I think it's really huge. He's still we're not going to get prime Justin Houston. Prime as in like 15 to 20 sacks a year, Justin Houston, but we're still going to get a solid, I'll say 7 to 9 or 10 sacks, assuming he's healthy. I think that's definitely an achievable goal. I mean, he had 8 last year, 11 the year before. I think I saw a headline. It was like in his last 4 seasons, he has had at least 8 sacks. Last year, he had 8. And I saw some, again, highlights are highlights. I saw some highlights. He looked good. I saw a couple film videos. He looked good. I mean, obviously, he'll have his good moments. He'll have his bad moments. But I also think he's a solid run defender. But at the same time, I also think we're going to have him in passing downs more because Owe is better at defending the run, at least for now. McPhee is better at defending the run. In fact, he's pretty much only defending the run. He doesn't rush the passer well. And I guess you could say the same thing about Owe, but he has more upside because he's a rookie. I'm sure we can develop him. McPhee's getting old. So I'm expecting us to use Houston on a lot of passing downs. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would assume that's how we'll utilize him. We'll have McPhee and Owe in a lot of first downs. So yeah, McPhee, Owe. Probably will put Bowser as a linebacker. As an edge guy, I should say, a little bit too. But another thing I like about the signing, I think it's going to allow us to not use Bowser as a pass rusher too much. Because I cannot iterate this enough. We can't use Bowser as a pass rusher too much because that's clearly not his strength. He was ranked as like one of the best coverage linebackers in the league last year. I think that's partially because, coaching, but more of we're figuring out how to use him. I think, he was a second-round pick, actually. And 2017 through 2019, I think he was a rookie in 2017. He really didn't do much. I know we did have C.J. Mosley and Patrick Owasso as linebackers, to be fair. But we really didn't hear much from him. And I think part of that problem was we didn't really know how to use him. I think last year we kind of experimented, and it worked because he was very good last year. So with the addition of Houston, who is not a coverage guy, he's a pass rusher, and hopefully he can defend the run a bit too. We can put him as an edge guy more often, and we won't have to put Bowser there as much. We can put Bowser in coverage more, which I think is really good. And not having Bowser in coverage more, I should say, is going to help Queen. I was worried that if we use Bowser as a pass rusher too much, we would put too much pressure on Queen to defend because he also was not very good in coverage last year. So I like how Bowser is going to be in coverage more alongside him, and we can have Houston, Owe, Hayes, McPhee on the edges. So, excuse me. I'm really happy about this, guys. I really don't see any negatives to this. He could be one of our best edge rushers since Terrell Suggs. We'll see how well he does. We'll see if he's better than Judon. I don't know. I'm so happy about the signing, man. I think he's really going to help out. For the most part, he's been healthy, too. He's only had a couple injury seasons as far as I know. So, really looking forward to this, guys. I do think this is not a long-term answer, and I think our whole defensive line is not a long-term answer. I saw someone bring that up today. That is a valuable concern, but it's pretty much the only one I have. I mean, our defensive line is getting a bit old. Brandon Williams is getting old. Calais Campbell's getting old. Derek Wolfe is getting old. Justin Houston's getting old now, but then we added him. But at the same time, I don't really want to count Wolfe right now because he actually arguably has gotten better. His past 2 seasons have maybe been the best of his career. Last year, he was excellent against the run. He did not rush the passer well, but I do think he was a huge part of our run defense. So maybe Wolfe is getting older, but I don't think he's really getting worse. Meanwhile, Calais Campbell and arguably Brandon Williams, they do seem to be getting a bit worse. So therefore, they're not going to be the long-term answers. We probably will have to rebuild our defensive line in a year or two. But for this year, I do think we'll be all set. I mean, I'm sure we'll still have a really good run defense. It was so good last year. It shouldn't be much worse. I mean, yeah, Campbell, Wolfe, Williams, everyone, they're all a year older, but that shouldn't affect them too much, I don't think, especially against the run. And I think Houston is going to be definitely our best pass rusher, and I think we'll be able to use him on a lot of passing downs. So while I don't think he's the long-term answer because he's a veteran, I do think he can cover us. I mean, we only signed him to a 1-year deal. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a good year. We'll probably sign him to a mini extension next year. We'll see. But regardless, we got Houston covered for this year. See how it goes. I like how it's a cheap 1-year deal. It's kind of like a prove-it year. See how good he really is. See how much juice he has left in the tank because he has been playing for a fairly long time. So, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I am so happy about the signing. If you guys think it's a bad signing, I haven't seen anyone say that, but, you know, you never know. So if you guys want to talk about the signing, tell me why it's good. Tell me why it's bad. Tell me why it's in the middle. Let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter. I'd be happy to talk to you there. So, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I am out. Peace out. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Go Ravens, and welcome to Baltimore, Justin Houston.